All right. Sorry for the little bit of delay. We're a little bit late. Today we're going to be doing a gold foil training, and just sorry I'm late. I just totally forgot how to do these like in Facebook group hangout things. I'm like, I think I on the replay I'm going to see like how annoyed my face looks. So I'm like, how does this work again? So anyway, just to show you guys exactly how to hang out with me and ask me questions, and so we can have an interactive sort of chat here. I'm just going to share my screen to show you like exactly what's going on here. So this is the on the Campfire group, and so what you just need to do is just press the play button, and then should be showing me live. Yeah, there's me live. And then if you have any questions, just like type them right in the chat, and I'm gonna like go back and forth. So just let me know who's here. Just let me know if there's anybody watching live. It'll be really fun to get your guys' feedback and that sort of thing. So hopefully this will go. We did this last week, so this is my number 2 Campfire fireside chat. Do you guys like the name for that? I think that's kind of cozy. So today I wanted to talk about gold foil and how to make gold foil business cards, and I had a bunch of other questions about how to do it online too. So I'm going to be talking about how to do it in print and how to do it online, and it's going to be awesome. So oh, hey Ryan, awesome. And then Ryan, who is fantastic. I just want to thank you so much, Ryan. You've been like amazing since you've joined the Campfire group. You've been helping everybody. I love it. Thank you so much. And he has a great resource that he's created. So Ryan, if you just wanted to post that, I think he was going to offer it for paid, but he's giving it for free on how to, I think it's a Photoshop tutorial, a Photoshop thing for gold foil. So thank you, Ryan. That's amazing. So I just want to show you guys, I had some business cards created recently that are gold foil. So they're printed with gold, and I love them so much. They're gorgeous. And I got them done by Moo Cards, and Moo is awesome. I got like, I had so much fun designing these. You can see like they're watercolor too, so it's really fun. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how exactly to make your own like gold foil printed cards, and also we're gonna go into how to do online stuff too, because it's all good. You want it to all be matchy, right? So let me jump in and just let me know who is here. Like, you want to comment in the chat box or below. Again, I'll just show you guys quickly. Yeah, so all you, yeah, if you have any questions, just type below this video, but I'll just pop in a minute. So, okay, so the first thing that I wanted to go into is how to do the business cards, like just like mine. So I'm going to do some screen sharing here. And let's go in here. So this is Moo. So if you go to Moo Cards, so Moo, I think it's just moocards.com. And they have a bunch of different options here. Like they have they have like regular business cards, super business cards, luxe business cards, and square business, all that cool stuff. So what I got done was actually square gold foil business cards. So you can see here it's under luxe business cards. And then what's great about Moo Cards is they're really specific about like what you exactly need to send them to print these cards. So you can see here that Moo has like this really great, really well thought out page where it's showing you exactly how to create your files so that the gold will show up. And you can see here you need your artwork file, which is like the background. So for me, let me just like pop back. Let me pop back. So that the artwork file would be this here, like the texture, like the watercolor texture. And then do screen sharing again. And then we have the elements. So that's the gold. So the elements would be this part here, like the type where it says be the heroine of your own story. That's the element. And then you see here, and then we have equals like this final design. So they're going to be separate elements. And so what you can do with Moo Cards is they have like they have downloads down. You can notice down here you can have, it says for more details, specification, download our artwork guidelines. So you can see here you can download a PDF, JPEG, PNG, and GIF. And so that's really great because I made these using Illustrator, or I would use Photoshop as well. But some people don't use that. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this in Photoshop, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it in using Canva as well. So let's just jump over to this page here. So I found like I clicked these buttons here and they didn't work for me. So I think they're having a bit of an error, but I found another part of the page where you can download like specific templates. So this is what I love here. Like they have exact, like I'm just gonna download their PSD template here. And it's gonna make my life that much easier, right? So now I just have a PSD. And again, I'm gonna show you guys this in Photoshop. And then we're gonna go into Canva because I know a lot of people aren't using Photoshop here too. So I'm just gonna open this up in my Photoshop here, and you can see they give you some really good, simple guidelines, and you can download. So this is like the regular business card template, but they have a whole bunch. You have landscape, portrait, and then they have square ones too. So you can get them for whatever style that you want for your business is fine. And then all you want to do here is just make sure that you align to what they have here. So you can see they have bleed area, trim area, safe area. So bleed is like where they're going to cut. So the bleed area, that part's probably not going to be, that's not going to be in your design. It's going to get cut off, but they want a little bit of space to cut it. And then the trim and then for the safe area, you want to make sure like all your type, like make everything in the safe area is going to get printed. Anything outside that area it's up for grabs. It may work, it may not. So you want to make sure that the most important stuff are inside of here. And then, so what you want to do to make gold foil cards. So let's say you want to do something like me. So I had the, so I want to make sure I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, great. So I had the watercolor background. So I'm just going to go, and you can use whatever background you want. So I'm just going to place as embedded, and I'm just going to find, let's see if I can find some watercolor here. So I'll just find it. Let's see, I should have saved this already. Well, I'm just going to, let's say you already have your watercolor. I know it's on my computer somewhere, but it's really messy. So let's just say, I'm just gonna like put in a blue, just like a blue area for now, just instead. But you would go to File and Place, and you would place whatever you want as the background for your graphic. And then you wanna, and then that would be one file. And so what I would do is I would save this. So I would go to File, and if I go back to that page, so if I go back here, it says the artwork file needs to be a CMYK file, and it needs to be either PDF, PNG, JPEG, or GIF. So I'm just going to save that as a PDF. So, and I'm also going to make sure, and this is already going to be in CMYK because I'm using the Moo template. But to change that, you just go to Image Mode. And then you can see here, you can change it to, if it's RGB, you can change it to CMYK. And then I'm gonna go to File, and I'm gonna save as, and then I'm gonna save it as a PDF. And I don't want the layers, and I'm just gonna save this on my desktop. And I'm gonna do like a high quality print, and then just save it. So that's my first, that's my art file. My next one I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna like, delete this part, is my gold text. So let's say we're gonna just put like, let's just put hello here, and say I want this to be in gold. So let's just do my type. And what I wanna do is I want to make this black. So this needs to be a black and white file. Also, I'm gonna get rid of all this extra stuff here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Image Mode and just do grayscale. So it's a grayscale file. And then I'm gonna go, and if I look back into my notes here, it says must be a black and white PDF. So this has to be a PDF. So I'm just gonna go into File and then export it, or sorry, no, I'm gonna go to Save As and save it as a PDF. And then, let me see here. I'm just gonna name that whatever. I don't need the layers, and then I'm gonna save it and saving that PDF. So now it's ready to upload. So now I can start uploading my files. And you can see here, it's just really super easy. You see that there's a design and a gold foil one. I'm just gonna upload my first one here. And it's taken a little while. So maybe it's because, okay, here we go, perfect. Oh, this is square. So I think I'm in a square one by accident. But anyway, that's how you do it. You basically just upload that and then upload your gold foil, and then you're ready to go. And what's really cool about Moo cards too is, so let me show you. I did, like, you can do one front. So this is the front of all my cards, right? Picture of me with gold. Pretty. And then I can do is like tons of different backs. So all my cards have different quotes and different backs. So I love that. So that's how you do that in Photoshop. And I just want to jump in and see. Great. And so if anybody's watching this, I'm going to show you guys how to interact, because I know it's a little bit different. If you're watching this, just say hello below. But so here is the video, and you can just comment. You can just comment below like, hi, I'm here. And if you have any questions about gold foil or whatever, you can just pop it in. So that's how you do that. Cool. So, all right, next part I wanted to show you guys is how to do this using not Photoshop, because not everybody is a Photoshop person. So I'm going to use Canva to do this. So I'm going to jump over to Canva. And no, first thing I want to do actually is to make sure I have the right sizes. So if I go into here, so this is the Moo. Now I'm going to copy these for you guys and post them in a comment on the page as well. So yeah, so I'm going to download the JPEG template. And then I'm going to save this on my desktop. And just to let you guys know too that I haven't printed cards with Moo, like using Canva, but so I'm not 100% sure it's going to be, like, I can't say from experience it's going to be perfect. But what I found is, like, when I sent in my cards to Moo, my type was too small, and they went really out of their way to work with me to, like, make sure that everything turned out beautifully. And so, like, their support is amazing. So anyway, so I'm going to download this JPEG file. I'm going to go to Get Info. And I can see up here down, where is it? Where's the size? So I'm just looking for the size of this image, because that's what I'm looking for. I saw it earlier. Where is it? Maybe it must be like right in front of my face, because I just saw it earlier. Like, I was just testing to see if you can see the size of something. I can't see it here. That's weird. Okay, let me try something else here, because I know I downloaded it and it had that size, because that's what you need. You need to, like, download the image and then find that size. But anyway, I was playing with it, and I think another way you can find the size would be going into, just dragging it into here and just go to, you can always go to, like, Command-Shift-4, and just, like, this will tell me the size as well. But you should be able to go into about Get Info and get that information. So you can see here that it's like 1,035 pixels by 697. So that's the whole size that I need to make in Canva. So this is the size up here. So I'm going to go into Canva and do a custom size. So just going to make sure. So I'm going to use custom dimensions, so width and height. So again, whatever size, I'm sure you can do that. Get Info. I'm sure it's like right in front of me. I just can't see where it has the actual dimensions of this image. I don't know, that's weird. Okay, well, I'm sure I'll figure it out after I finish this. Or maybe it's under, maybe under View. I don't know. I'll get back to you. I'll post, once I find it, I'll get back to you guys. But it's pretty easy to find the size of it. And then I'm just gonna put whatever size in here. So it's obviously probably not close to the size. But anyway, you're gonna use that size. Obviously this is not quite. Let me change the dimensions here. This is Canva for Work, by the way, and it's really great because you can, like, totally change the dimensions on the fly, which is great. Yeah, okay, so that's a good, let's pretend we know exactly what size we need right now. And so what I would do is I would upload my background. So let's just say this is your artwork file. And that's good. And then I create that, and then I would download it and save it as a PDF for print. And so you'd have that file. And then I would probably go file, make a copy, so it's the same size. And this is going to be your gold foil element. So I'm just going to write, like, let's just write a hello. This is all going to be in gold foil. And that's going to be in black. And I'm just going to, again, download it for PDF print. And then it's ready to go. And then those are your files that you're going to, again, upload them to Moo the same sort of way. So let's just like upload this element. You can see here, so they are really like, I love how like clear they are. They're like, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look pink, but it's not going to show up pink. And so let's just like open up. This might not work because it's not the right size. Where is it? Well, yeah, okay. Anyway, you're gonna upload it in here, and it's gonna be your gold foil thing, and then you can also do like rounded corners, which is cool. You can do, instead of gold foil, you can do like raised spot glass. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds really cool. So there's lots of cool options. That's pretty much how you do that. And let me just see what's going on here. All right, yeah, Shirley's here too. Awesome. Hi, Shirley. Great to see other people are watching live. Awesome. I know this is a little bit, yeah, cool. All right, so next thing I wanted to talk about is, so like obviously like this, like if you try to print, so there's lots of gold foil like things you can download online, and you can do like cool things, but just like so you know, if you want it to print like shiny like this, you need to go through like a printer like Moo or like any other printer that does gold foil. If you just print like something that looks gold foil online on a printer, it's not going to show up all shiny and beautiful like that. So it needs to be specifically done. But if you wanted to do online stuff, you can totally do. There's like lots of fun ways. So I'm going to go in and show you guys what I do for gold foil. I'm going to show you a few options in Photoshop and Canva. So let's go to Photoshop first, and I'll just share my screen. Actually, yeah, so I'm going to show you some really good, some of my favorite resources to do gold foil. So obviously Creative Market, have you guys been in here? I actually just posted this yesterday. I was like, oh my God, I'm drooling. Rose gold foil design elements. How gorgeous are those? So I'm going to show you guys how to make like cool lettering, like how to like write, have gold foil letters using these elements. And you can use these elements whether you're using Photoshop or whether you're using like something like Pixlr or Canva. And then another one, so this is one that you can only really use for Photoshop, but it's really, really flippin' awesome because it just makes your life so much easier. So I'm going to show you guys, this is another one I like called the Glitz Shop. So I'm just going to post these links here just in the, just so you guys have them. The resource, so I don't forget. I'm so bad for that, like totally forgetting. I'm like, I'll get back to you on that one. And like never getting back. So, okay, so I'm gonna show you how to use these ones here, because this is just like super easy. This is really beautiful. So I'm gonna go into Photoshop. And so when I download this, so I already bought this, so I'm just gonna download it now. And it's gonna just take a minute to download here. And there's all kinds of cool ones on Creative Market. Like they got this gold rush, foil stamper, so much fun. And gold's so in right now, right? Like, which I think is just really fun sort of trend that's going on right now. Right, that should have been in my video the other day, like where I posted trends. I didn't talk about gold foil. That definitely is a trend right now. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up, and then you can see here it says styles for screen. And then there's like kind of these weird files, but you guys don't really know what these are. So you just need to like drag and drop these into Photoshop. And then you're like, okay, well now what do I do? And actually it took me forever to figure out how to do this. I was like, where did they go? So you wanna go into Window and Styles. And you can see here that I have all these cool gold styles now, which is really fun. Except, oh yeah, so I'm actually in a black. So this is something, if you ever if you're ever noticing that everything is black and white, it's because my mode is set to grayscale. So let's turn it to RGB. It should turn back. There we go, beautiful. And so what I'm gonna do is, what is going on? So I'm gonna delete, I'm just gonna create a new layer, delete this one. And I'm just gonna write my text. And then all I have to do, it's so simple, is like click a button. So like basically a click of a button, I got this like really cool looking gold type. Like how awesome is that, right? So I'm just going to do black background so it's even cooler. But what I'm noticing is like it's a little bit pixelated in there. I don't really like, I want to edit this a bit. So I'm just going to double click on the pattern overlay, and then you can see here that you can change the size. So I'm changing it up a bit so it's a little, fits nicer. You can do change the opacity. Anyway, that looks a lot better now. So now I got this really cool gold type, which I love. And I can do that with all my designs. Awesome, right? And so that's one option, is to get something with styles if you're using Photoshop, and to know if you're looking for something with like ASL file here. See that says file types ASL? That's what you're looking for. Cool. And so say instead you want to use the gold foil ones, and that's totally doable too. So what I would do, get rid of this pattern overlay, and I'll put hello in like a regular color. Oh, I see here. So I'm going to place in my rose gold. So I'm going to go to place embedded. And I know I just downloaded them. All my TV shows, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Better Call Saul on my desktop. All right, I'll just re-download it. Do you guys ever find that it's like so much faster, like to just re-download things other than, even though I just downloaded it like literally like probably 20 minutes ago. It's like way easier just to like just re-download it, whatever, who knows where it went. So I'm gonna open this up, and okay, cool. So there's lots of PNG files here. So I'm just gonna choose, let's choose this one here, the circle. And I'm just gonna bring it in to Photoshop by dragging it, and then I can actually like drag, oops. Save that. I can actually just drag it in to another layer. Or what I can do is go to File, Place Embedded, and just place it in as well. So that's your options. And I'm just gonna make it bigger. And then I'm gonna hide that layer, and then I'm gonna press Command and click where it says hello. And then I'm just going to press this button where it says Add Layer Mask. And I'm just deleting the background there. And you can see I have like this really cool gold foil background on my hello there, which is really pretty. I love that. And then I'm gonna unlink this. See, there's like a little link button here, and I'm gonna select the gold foil, and I can move it around, which is cool. Or I can go to Edit, Free Transform, and I can change the size of it and all that good stuff. So there's lots of cool stuff you can do. All right, so that's how you do that in Photoshop. And let's move over to using Canva and Pixlr and all that. So cool. Beth says, love Creative Market. Avery is saying, love it. Hi, Avery. Avery says, Sarah, do you use Creative Cloud membership for Adobe, or did you purchase the programs outright? Yeah, I used the Creative Cloud membership. And I really love it. Before I had, I worked for a bunch of agencies, so they always like purchased it for me. So I wanted to upgrade, and I didn't want to like, it's pretty expensive to buy it outright. So yeah, I have the monthly subscription, and I really like it. And I think I have, let me show you which one I have. I got a Creative Cloud. The plan that I have is, I think, oh yeah, business one. I forget. Maybe yeah, I think I have all apps for $49.99 per month. So that's the one I have. Cool. All right. Awesome sauce. Cool. So next thing, yeah, so I know a lot of you aren't like big on the Adobe Suite. So let's go into, this is totally doable if we're gonna use Pixlr for this. So let's jump into Pixlr. Okay. So I'm gonna go to pixlr.com. So it's pixlr.com. And I'm gonna go to their editor here and create a new image. Well, it doesn't really matter the size for this example. And then I'm going to write whatever. And what's cool about Pixlr is going to pick up any font from your desktop. So any font that's installed, I believe it will pick up, which is great. I know if you just have the free version of Canva, you have to use their fonts. And if you have Canva for Work, you can upload like up to 3. So that's some good info. And then let's just do this one. Cool. And so then my next step is I'm going to open up that gold foil elements. Oh, that's why. Do you guys ever notice this? Like when you unpackage a zip file that, like, because the zip file was created a long time ago, it's not like at the top. Anyway, that's what's going on. If that made any sense. Okay, I'm just going to, if I can just drag this guy in. Nope, cannot do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this on the desktop so I can find it easier. My really messy desktop. Okay, open image, rose gold. There we go. And then I can just drag, oh no, I can't drag. I always get confused with like, Pixlr is like the simpler version of Photoshop. So I'm like, I'm not sure what it can and cannot do sometimes. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this here, perfect. And I'm gonna change, oops, free transform it. There we go, it's really big. Oops, so it kind of messed it up here. If you hold down Shift while transforming, you won't have this problem. And what's crazy, so this is like funny when you're working with multiple platforms. If you hold down Shift while using Canva, you will do the opposite. So you will skew your program. So then I'm going to go into my Word here, and I'm going to select. I need to make it not. I need to make it not like text. I need to make it into rasterize it. So I'm going to go and I think the easiest way is just add a new layer and then merge them together maybe. Yeah, here we go. I'm just going to right click and see my options. So I can just rasterize a layer. There we go, perfect. So I'll do that. Oops. What did I do? Okay. Rasterize layer. Oh, it's not liking that, doing something funny. Okay, so I don't know why it's not being very nice today. Okay, let's just try this once more. I'm just gonna make a new layer and write that again. Okay. Okay. It's written. Then I'm going to rasterize a layer. And for some reason, it's being weird, but whatever. Like, I'm sure this is not going to happen for you because it's just a glitch. So I'm just going to use my magic wand tool, and I'm going to select the letters. So instead of hello, it's going to say hell, which is fine. And then I'm going to delete this or turn it off. And then I'm going to open up my gold foil. And then I can see here I have this layer mask option. So then you can start to do the same thing where you can like change the background behind it and all that good stuff. Oops. can see I'm kind of a noob when it comes to Pixlr. But anyway, that's how you do gold foil on Pixlr. And you can't really do this in Canva, unfortunately. Pixlr is better if you wanted to like do any sort of like Photoshop editing, but that's how you do it. So that's I think that's everything I wanted to show you guys. Let me see here. All right, yeah, and so, yeah, I hope you guys like those tutorials. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I wanted to mention about doing gold foil. Yeah, and if you're just like timing in too, if you're just getting in and watching this, I talked about exactly how to make gold foil business cards, like with actual, like, so if you try to print what I just showed you, it's not gonna be all shiny and pretty. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to show you guys. Where are they? Yeah, so another thing you can do if you're like artsy, where did they go? Oh yeah, I've been doing like a lot of art lately, and so I bought like these cool Sharpie gold and silver pens, and they're oil based and they look like they're really cool. So if you ever want to, like, if you just want to do like something little, like maybe you want to just do like some art that's gold foil, you can use, like, I really like these, although I made like this lasted like one piece of art, like one picture. I did like a mandala and that's all it lasted for. So maybe you want to buy a bunch. So it was like, cost me like $3 for that painting, but whatever. It was still cool. I wonder if I have it. I can show you guys. It didn't turn out as well as I want, but I'm gonna do some cool quotes with like gold and silver markers, and then do like watercolor over top, because the watercolor doesn't, because these are oil based, the watercolor doesn't like mix in. It just like kind of bounces off. So I'm gonna do some cool art with that. So yeah, that's sort of the last thing. And yeah, I hope you guys like this tutorial. It's gonna be here in the Campfire group for like ever, so you have time to go back and see it. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions and you're watching the replay or whatever, you can just ask me a question, just like type below. And yeah, all right, good hanging out with you guys. Let me see here. Great. All right, good seeing you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.